are now going to hear from Clint and Justin, who are going to introduce us to the comfort chair.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Clint Cable, the CEO of the Comfort Chair.
The best hoverboard attachment around.
And this is my amazing partner, friend, and the CFO of the Comfort Chair.
Hello, Sharks, and my name is Justin Clark.
Do you want to hear a story? Well, whenever I was younger, I would always go over to my cousin's house. He would always have these crutches with him. I would always ask my mom why he had them. She would always say he can't walk because of the muscles in his legs. And I thought about that, and I wondered, will he ever be able to walk, or at least get around easily? And I think he will, thanks to the Comfort Chair.
The comfort chair is easy to control levers which control the wheels.
Have you ever had the problem whenever you can't get around, like whenever you've broken a leg?
Or have you ever sprained your ankle?
Well, if you have, then the Comfort Chair is perfect for you.
The comfort chair has many different features.
Like a phone stand.
The phone stand is really useful because I like to watch YouTube, Netflix, and Hulu. It also acts as a seatbelt. Another feature of the comfort chair is pocket storage.
For all you people who need to carry your items in your pockets, but the problem is you don't have pockets, well, the pocket storage can fix that problem really quick. Another amazing feature the Comfort Chair has is a footrest.
The footrest has a pillow attached to it for extra comfort.
And I don't think your feet could fall off even if you wanted them to.
And we are going to tell you about the feature that makes it for all ages.
The adjustable foot length. All you have to do is just loosen the adjusters and pull or push on the footrest depending on what you're trying to do.
And to lock it in place, push the adjusters back into place.
You're probably just wondering, why not just go out and buy a regular electrical wheelchair? Well, two reasons. Because ours is better and it's cheaper. Because those cost over $1,000 and ours only costs $202.39.
It cost us $168.66 to make, and we marked up the price by 120%, so it costs $202.39. We plan to sell 20 comfort chairs in the first year of business, so we would make a total profit of $674.60.
So, Sharks, who's riding along? Thank you for your time.
Okay, number one, we don't have a microphone down here, so I got to speak loud. How heavy is it, and how difficult it is to transport? Because, like I said, if I'm the child and got it done, that means my parents would have to transport this. How do I get it in and out of my vehicle? And they don't have it. They just got a regular car. It's got to go in a trunk or something. How heavy is it? And how can I get it in there?
It's around 50 pounds.
Okay.
Its top speed is 13 miles per hour, so.
Does it fold up or does it?
No, you can loosen the adjusters and then pull then you can push on the footrest so much that it comes out, and you can also detach. Well, the hoverboard doesn't come with it, but it can detach.
Good presentation.
Thank you.
I like the way you guys communicate and act or react to one another. You use the analogy of the cost difference between the wheelchair and the comfort chair. Okay? So, what's your age range in this?
Probably, I would say 4 to 13.
Okay, so it's geared more towards a younger market, right?
Right.
Okay, all right, very good. I was going to say, if it was geared to older, typically the more sedentary people get, the heavier they get, right? And I was curious about what the weight capabilities might be on that.
The weight limit is 250 pounds. And depends on how tall you are is really if you would fit on it or not. And if you're comfortable with your feet be hanging out from the top or not.
All right. Very good, good presentation.
Thank
Have you
you.
have you gotten the approval of the school system to bring it in if you had to use this product? Is it school approved or principal approved?
Our study skills teacher has approved of it.
Good answer.
My kids have, I have two girls. They have, both of them have a hoverboard. I know now they have, the battery usually lasts on a hoverboard usually about 2 hours tops. Is there maybe a battery pack that you can sell with it? That you can attach to it to maybe increase the battery life? I know the hoverboard doesn't come with it, but maybe something that you can have an attachment to.
Well, since it doesn't come with a hoverboard, the charger will come with the hoverboard, which is sold separately.
But I was thinking maybe a battery pack attachment on it. I know it might increase the weight, but it might be something that, as far as longevity of the battery.
Okay.
But other than that, I think it's a pretty good presentation. How does it strap onto the actual hoverboard?
It has Velcro right here that goes through these loops, and it goes under the hoverboard, so it can't just come off. And if it does, it's going to be very hard to get off without actually detaching it manually.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
My last question is, why'd you come up with 120% markup?
So, originally, we marked it up by 150%, and that cost over $600. So we had to change it to 120, so it'd be less expensive.
So you're trying to make it so it fit in the marketplace?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I put it back. Thanks, thanks.
All right, and now we will hear about the fan feeder from Matthew and Lorenzo.
Hello Sharks, my name is Matthew Mosqueda and this is Lorenzo Cullivan. And we have created the fan feeder. Warning, this will make you hungry. So one day I went to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium with my parents and my family actually, and I bought a big burger with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, all that good stuff. And then I was about to take a bite and it fell all over me. And that was really nasty, so I had to clean it up. And that was a recipe for disaster. So we have made the fan feeder too. So basically what the fan feeder does, it keeps your burger in place, making you clean and not dirty, which making you look nice for the ladies or gentlemen. So you may eat the top half of your burger by like right there, and then whenever you're done with the top half of your burger, you may push it up like so, and you may have the bottom half of your burger like this. Jab, jab, shoot. As you can see, our product, to make our product, it costs 89 cents, and we are selling it for $2.23. We'll make around 6,400 of them because they're made in stadiums and for fans, and it's a lot of fan feeders. So our competitors are Burger King, which they make like something called the Whopper feeder, I think it was. Whopper holder, and it basically goes around your neck. So yeah.
Out of the ones that came up, I think from a standpoint of realistic, you've got a realistic price. You got a price that's in the ballpark. It's not $100 or it's not $50, but I'm saying that's a good price. What's your competition selling for?
Yeah, maybe around there.
The same price. So you're following them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is this a one-time use and then disposable?
Oh, no, it's not. You were able to like clean it out by here. You can take out this part right there. If like any of the sauce gets anywhere, you can take it out and clean it out like here.
So let's say I went to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, I ordered a hamburger and it was served in your container. I would take that home with me. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So I see that you've got that. I see that you've got that trademark with a logo on it. So have you thought about selling your product maybe to somebody that sells promo products and maybe maybe McDonald's could use it, or
Yes, sir.
maybe Liberty Middle School could sell those with the Liberty Middle School logo on the side of
Yes,
them?
sir.
Is it possible?
Maybe, sir.
You can have like any team logo or school logo, you know.
So they'd be more expensive then, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Lauren, cutting kit. Hi Sharks, I'm Lauren, and we're from the Cook Cutting Kit. Easier cutting, cleaner kitchen. This is my amazing partner.
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I always love to cook in the kitchen. And while I'm cutting the vegetables, they end up just sticking to the knife. And while I'm trying to cut them into smaller pieces, they just end up falling on the floor. And that's why we make the Cook Cutting Kit. Easier cutting, cleaner kitchen, so families can have more family time in the kitchen and not the added stress.
The Cook Cutting Kit is a cutting board on about a 1 foot stand, so while you're cutting the vegetables, they fall in the bowl instead of on the floor.
The spray is a non-stick spray, so the vegetable does not stick to the knife. And you might think Pan would be a good option for this, but it has the flavor of the vegetable, so it doesn't change the flavor of the vegetable, and it just doesn't stick to the knife.
The cost to make one Cook Cutting Kit is $14.38.
We market it up by 150%, so that's $21.57. And if you add that to the cost to make one Cook Cutting Kit, as $35.95 to buy one cook cutting kit.
If we sell 1,500 in 1 year, we will make around $32,355.
This is our website.
Look what happened. Look what happens when they don't use the cook cutting kit.
So Sharks, would you like to invest in our cook cutting kit?
Is your cutting board, is it food safe? Is it has it been approved by any of the food industry as being a food safe board that doesn't take in and doesn't hold bacteria? Okay. And is it possible that you could possibly maybe make it a different way and maybe get your costs down a little bit more so more people could have more fun in their kitchen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How much you think you can knock off, do you think?
Like $5 to $10.
Okay. Thank you.
I think you got a great website. You did a very good job on that. Is that your only distribution channel for your sole method of getting to your customers, or have you thought about other ideas where you might be able to sell your product?
This is the only one we have right now, but we can make other ones.
Okay. What's an idea of one other place that you might try to sell?
In grocery stores.
Grocery stores? Okay. Thank you.
You have a product that, sits like that high. I know your average countertop sits a little bit higher than that table there. Is there any way you can make it maybe shorter, and kind of broaden it out, that way it's not so high, so you're not getting
Yes.
too high?
And now Yesenia and Cassie will help us move this stuff and then talk about the peaceful night.
Hello, sir, and people at the audience. I'm Cassandra Yon, and yes, my last name is Yon, and no, I'm not tired. And this is my younger but more baby experienced partner.
Hello, Sharks. I'm Yesenia.
Okay, we all adore babies. They're our laugh, our love, and our life.
One time when I was babysitting, I had so much fun, but the real struggle was putting them to sleep. I was so frustrated and overwhelmed.
That's why we've made an app designed to help babies fall asleep to peaceful noises. Peaceful baby, peaceful night. Now, before we start the video, you're probably wondering, you've heard something like that before. Well, with other apps, it's more of a baby tracker, like how many hours of sleep did your baby have, or when's the last time it ate. But this app is focused specifically on help putting the baby to sleep.
And at a very small price, you can add more instruments and more story time. How fun is that? Expand your baby's knowledge of the world. First, we will demonstrate white noise of running water.
And next, story time, which I read myself, which is The Kissing Hand.
The Kissing Hand by Audrey Pinn. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swim on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?
Next, we will present Lullaby, which we sang. My bonny lies over the ocean. My bonny lies over the sea. My bonny lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my body to me.
Next will be Keyboard, which I played myself to Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
And last, Ukulele Finger Picking, which I did myself.
Okay, so everything about this app is homemade with our own instruments and our own voices, so it'll be at a cheaper price to buy.
So we created a pop-up advertisement, and this is what it will look like.
Okay, so our cost to make the product is 68 cents with a markup of 150%, or with a retail price of $1.70, and the in-app purchases, such as more different types of music and different songs and story time, could range somewhere between 25 cents to $1. We plan to go big in selling 30,000 downloads in 1 year with a total profit of $51,000. So, Stars, will you invest?
Or is the baby gonna cry all night?
Thank you for your time.
Question I have, will this app be able to be downloaded on all devices?
Yes, it will be downloaded on.
And is it a one-time download? And then you have, but at some point in time, are there going to be revisions or adjustments or application or, next version of it or whatever?
We plan to update it recently.
Okay, and is there an age? Are they age, is your product, age specific?
Well, for this app, we decided it would be for like young infants and toddlers, but it can work on anybody.
Okay, so you use a 68-cent cost to produce a 68 cent. What does that 68 cent represent?
Well, that was mostly for like the whole advertisement because you can go on like an online tutorial and teach you how to make the app, and that can just be like a fee and all that. But for the major part, the whole 64 cents was concerned about advertisement. So like what specific apps are we going to put pop-up ads on? Is there any website we want pop-up ads to show up? So it's mostly for advertisement.
So you don't think you'll hire a professional developer to develop the app? You think this is something you guys can do yourself?
Well, eventually, I'm sure as if our company would grow, we would hire more people.
Okay. What would the number of downloads? I know it was like 51,000, is that right?
30,000.
30,000. Okay. Have you looked at any other companies out there that have actually had 30,000 downloads? And if so, that's a lot of downloads. So if so, who are some of those companies that might have had that many downloads?
So for one of our competition, it was called Lullabies for Babies. And I think it was like a 4 something rating. And whenever we looked, it was about like 500K, something like that, for downloads.
So where was your product different than their product?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, their product wasn't really focused on lullabies and like helping the baby fall asleep. It was more of a tracker, like when's the last time your baby ate? How many hours did it have asleep that night?
So they didn't have any kind of music or anything for fun?
It had some, but not as many variety and options as you would hope for.
So basically, your product doesn't care about that other stuff. It's just putting the baby to sleep.
Yes, because babies can be alone.
Thank you.
Our last presenters are Grady and Mallory with the Papu. Hi, Sharks. My name is Grady Schneider, and this is my reliable partner, Mallory Harrington. Our product is called Paku. Have you ever gone to the grocery store and dropped your credit card and didn't know where it was? It's the worst. But with Paku, you can keep your credit card safe in the bottom of your shoe. Paku is fairly simple. All you do is open the zipper and put money or credit cards inside the shoe.
With Paku, you can free up your hands and the rest of your body to be active and carefree. The cost to produce Paku is $31.18.
The retail price would be $72.96.
The profit we plan to have would be $46,770 if we sold 1,500 pairs of shoes. Some of our competitors are Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, and all other shoe companies.
Would anyone like to invest in Paku?
Thank you for your time.
I saw a recent ad on TV. It was for Combo or something, and they had a shoe with a zipper on the bottom. Couldn't I put money in that particular product also? Have you seen that product? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay, just curious.
I like the idea. My question would be is if I put a credit card in there, you've got the pounding on the shoe and the bending. Is there something in there that protects the card from like breaking or getting damaged?
We could probably put that in, or at least try. Like have a little compartment in the shoe, in the bottom.
All right, thank you.
Now this is just a one brand shoe. You're competing with Nike and all those other big brand names. Are we talking about the same comfort level, same all of that? Is this gonna affect the comfort level? Because I feel like there's gonna be a kind of a void in the shoe where your heel is pressing.
I mean, we would try and make it feel level, like any other shoe, but other than that, it would just feel like a normal shoe.
Thank you.
Do you have a broad spectrum of types of shoes that would be in? Or is it in just like an athletic type shoe or like a comfort shoe that you would just wear?
Yes, we might do just tennis shoes, like just start out with just tennis shoes.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, that's our time for today. So we will tally up our winners. And if y'all are very, very well behaved in here, we'll let you stay for the presentation of the winners. But if we get out of hand, we're going to have to wait, okay? Because we're going to wait for these three gentlemen to come up with who they think are the most innovative and worth putting money into. But guys, that means you can talk, but it means you need to keep it down. If it gets unruly, we're going to send you back to your classrooms. So it's up to you which way we're going to handle this, okay? Y'all good with that? All right. Thank you very much. She keeps squeezing my legs. Here to announce the winners are our three sharks.
I'll tell you, it's a tough position you put us in as judges. And I know you only saw whatever was with your group or whatever. I don't know if you've ever seen the others, but if you haven't, hopefully by in a little bit, they'll show the winners will have to redo their whole stuff so everybody can see the winners. Okay, and we are going to do them in order. And the judges picked The Taste of Nature, number 3. Please come forward. And our judge here has some gift cards for you. Thanks to his company. And like I said, I think in our case, we looked at it, and a lot of these are very practical products. Okay? And there's one, I think he's going to have a good summer job, I believe. Because the other one we picked is automatic tire scraper and grinder, number 2. Right here, you should make that a service industry, and you would make a killing, especially if the contestants that used your tire scraper happen to win a couple races. I think you would get some business. He gets double the reward. And now you're all wondering who got number 1, right? Got drum roll, I guess, huh? Okay. And the winner of Shark Tank at Liberty Middle School in 2019, the Pug Mug. And at this time, I know, since I got the mic, I would like all of them to come forward, all 3 winners to come on stage, because I think some of them want to get a picture. Is that correct? Somebody might want to get a picture for the school.
Okay, now the front row, y'all kneel down. There you go. Hey guys, thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being a good audience. Sharks, thank you so much for your riveting questions and your sharp teeth. We appreciate your judgment and valuation of our products, and we hope that we will see you again next year. We appreciate your help. What we're going to do, I think, is we're going to let everybody who's not on Legacy presented. If you could please, actually, we're going to need to clean up from you guys. Just hang tight. Do you guys want to get out of here before the kids start going, or you? Okay. So if we can walk out gently and easily, and y'all can decide, do you want to go down outside or down the hall? Okay, so we're going to go back down the hall. We'll start with Douglas, if you lead us out. Garrett, sit down, baby. We're going to go, no, you're good. First row. And then the second row, Vanessa following behind Ansley, okay? Behind Ansley. One row at a time. What did you say? Right now.